I don't know what to get you for Christmas. It's only 2 weeks away. Any ideas? Amy, my wife, was dressed to the hilt for her company's Christmas party. A short black cocktail dress brought out her best features. She had risen quickly through the ranks and now made 4 times as much as I did. Missing this party would be the first item on my list, I suggested. Parties at Amy's company were actually quite unpleasant. I'd seen catfights, people throwing up on each other, a love triangle that exploded, and even 2 employees fired at a party. Yes, it wasn't always boring, but all the personal interactions seemed so fake and contrived. In my professional world, people were mostly genuine. That's how I also won a lot of fans, by being honest and straightforward. It's a little late for that now. And please, Mike, don't talk about your work, at least not to anyone on the board. I don't think it's going to help me get promoted to VP of sales. Amy's always looked down on my job as a mechanic. It's a tough job, but I make good money. Amy just makes a lot more. Our marriage suffered because she worked late. I feel like lately, money and work are more important to her than our marriage. I was hoping to bring her home drunk or at least tipsy so I could get some entertainment. It didn't surprise me when Amy left me in the dust at the party. I headed to the open bar for a nice tankard and tonic. As bored as I was, I still found something to do. The alpha males who were obviously in leadership positions were trying to look powerful. Their subordinates were smiling and trying to please their bosses. The spouses looked bored or annoyed. It wasn't long before I noticed Amy dancing with a particularly powerful-looking executive, tall, well-built, and with an important look. She blew me off, and she doesn't have the basic decency to ask me to the first dance? Sometimes I get annoyed with the way she treats me. This gentleman kept grabbing my wife's ass and pinning her down. At least she felt the need to look in my direction and loosen her grip. My blood pressure was rising until a voice brought me out of my trance. It was happening to me. A man was standing next to me, holding something that looked like a tequila sunrise. I didn't get it. What was what? That hot bitch you were staring at. That's Amy Stern, and I had her. I should have looked shocked, but I wanted more information, so I tried to come to my senses. He looked so proud of himself. I think that was quite an accomplishment for a skinny, pale dude with bald spots. Me too. How did you get so lucky? Oh, she's very motivated by money and promotion. I worked with her when she was a lowly sales rep. She slept with me when I offered her a deal. I once got a hot lead on a good account, and when she got wind of it, she offered to screw me for it. I arranged for 6 separate meetings. We did it after work twice a week. For me, it was worth the lost commissions. He sighed with an expression of reminiscence on his face. That was my last chance. When she advanced, I was left behind. But everyone in the chain of command had her. That's how she gets great reviews and promotions. How did you manage to sleep with her? You don't work here, do you? Oh, I'm her driver, you know, free labor. Quid pro quo. I winked. He smiled. She's been with most of the guys in this room, if you know what I mean. Wow, what a fucking slut, I said, turning toward the door. Where did my husband go? He was here just a second ago. He's not ranting about being a mechanic, is he? Amy looked at Jim, who had gone pale. Was that your husband? Jim asked nervously. Yeah, what's wrong? What did he say? Well, the last thing he said was that he finally realized what he wanted for Christmas. Oh, okay, what did he say? Yeah, he said.